Alright, before we talk about that match, I'm going to make an announcement. You see right there, usually our goal is 200, but this year for St. Jude's, I'm going to go big. $600. That's the goal. We're hit it. I hope. If not, that's okay. Um, 600. I probably should have done 500 last year, like one for each year. But, I just kind of got out of it for 200 everything. But I figured, I know when it comes to like events like this 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, all that. But I don't think Twitch should be around that long. But yeah, for St. Jude's, our goal is going to be 600. Starting on, I think, when is 1st of September this year? I forget. Wake me up when all, it's like September 1st, but the subathon won't start until the 3rd. Because our special needs soccer second. I guess I could do a short stream. But the 23rd is when we switch to 6 because, the sun went down and hid from me. But anyways, yes, I'm doing announcements to stall talking about how it's real. So if you're just doing announcements, excuse me, gonna do try to race 600 for St. Jude. You need to get a new headset. I've had this for what, 2 freak years. Anyways, I guess enough stalling. We have to talk about it. I still don't agree with that penalty call. It was stinky. I don't even know who scored the penalty because it was a bullcrap call. It was 100% simulation. The goal scorers were Dinky, Gatsag, and Fier. This is an accent mark, so I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I just find it interesting that Matt didn't get yellow until 66th minute. Like, I mean, it was just typical. And MLS officiating. Horrible. Like, it was a 100% a dive. I'm showing on my phone. I'm watching on my phone because, MLS strikes it now. So that's why I just. I just don't know how to describe that penalty call. It was horrible. The more I watch it, the less I agree with it. Not because I'm a fan, because it was a horrible call. Excuse me. And VRR, what, spent 3 minutes looking at it? And I don't know why people are saying, okay, so I'm watching. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should have drawn. I don't. Maybe that was going over. For real, man. I know it's kind of weird to hear me talk about without having the video on, but I don't want to take any chances. Excuse me, and the amount of. I don't know, man. This always seems to be a controversial decision that favors Columbus. I mean, I keep looking at this penalty, and it's really not a penalty. He steps on Matt. If anything, it should be a foul forever way. Like, I'll show a screenshot. I'll show still of it on my phone. He his shins never get touched. He's holding his shins like a little bitch. Like, it's the biggest flop I've seen. It's like, did LeBron James secretly? I mean, it's not, how's that a foul on the crew? Wait, hang on, it's not where I paused it. Stupid. Was it double? Why can't you move ahead when it's paused? YouTube, explain that to me. Why you can move ahead when it's. Seriously, dude holds his shin when he doesn't even get hit in the shin. Like, and it's been multiple instances where the refs have favored Columbus. So Multiple comments are saying that penalty was a BS call. It's multiple people saying it was a dive because it was a dive. It's not a clear penalty, bud. And I noticed one people who were saying it was a clear penalty were crew fans. I'm in a MLS Discord. Whitecaps fans were saying it was not a penalty. I think Revolution fans. Oh, let me look it up. We'll just talk about how it's real. We'll take our ad break, and then we'll talk about the F1 race, and then we'll talk about NASCAR. And I think right now they need to adjust the car. But anyways, let's see. We had a Whitecaps fan saying it. We had a all right, Caps fan saying it. Um, which you would figure be happy that after we beat them, which Saber Caps. Um, so yeah, when you have a Whitecaps fan saying it, when we just beat them, multiple people were saying it's not a penalty. I mean, FCC that played the best. My prediction for draw should have come true. I knew it's even gonna be draw loss. I wasn't too keen on the win, but you know, we have multiple people. So I guess not a penalty. Like the captain was so mad he had spelling errors. Like I just don't understand endless officiating. Like then I also don't understand why after the match you come into our tunnel and try to start a fight. I don't care if that of us said meet me at the tunnel. I think he was being sarcastic. Um I know there's a video of a kerfuffle, as Judge Juji would say. I just would understand. See if I can find another host for host to side by for refs. I mean, this one was a draw, but I think I still have the bookmarks on my Twitter. I have to take an extra long ad break. I think I still have it saved on my I love how I call this is why I call it Motorsport Money Plus, because I don't just a heads up, there's a little following which my coach knew that Pat Newton. So we'll watch that and then I'll get ready to take a long bathroom break.
People are very interested in the first Columbus goal.
Yeah.
Do you have an opinion? Obviously, a lot happened.
They're interested because it's clear. That's why they're interested, is because this has happened to a point now where it's an embarrassment in our league. It's not just us. I will continue to say that. But it is a huge problem that guys that put in that much continue to get punished by just really, really poor officiating across the board. And the reasons you get for, the offside goal, the checkpoint's different than what they see in Atlanta. How can the checkpoint be different? How do you not have that view? Or how can you not just look at it and say, I should check this? This is something that doesn't look right. But again,
I was there, and I knew right away, because this is my first season, full season tickets.
People are very interested in
because it was a very, very clear offside. Like, I know the league hasn't figured it out, but look how offside that was. I don't know how you call this onside. If this happened in 2022, and if it's 2026, it was talking about horrible, horrible, horrible officiating. I mean, just look at that. Talk of 2022. Not only was 18-8 shoulder for pass, but it's a shoulder offside. And if we're doing second last defender, we have to. If Nick is the second last defender, that was a horrible call. Powell, he was the second last defender. Look how far ahead he was, Powell. I mean, and of course, they drew. But yeah, I'm gonna have to use this bat after it gets a bathroom break. I will be right back. We have returned, but Fireruns are Hellsfield should have been a draw, maybe been a win. I don't know what maybe you know. Excuse me. So yeah, probably could have win if Roman did do that, but hey, there's lots of with backline. I really can't blame Roman. and just looking at it after the fact. You know, you don't have that whole heat of a moment thing. But anyways, it's a Motorsports podcast after all. So let's talk some Formula One. I also think it's funny that yeah. Let's scroll Twitter together. Take that off just for now. Miss universities, I go to church, but obviously church is more important. Miss an F1 race. It was lights out and away we go. And the the Papaya Boys were first, second. Max barely, well, and at this point Max is third, but Lewis, Leclerc, Matt. Hi Connor. Lewis, Charles, Max. Why? And you can see the car starting to get pit. Sorry, I'm wondering if it's gonna storm soon because my kitty's kind of spooked. Anyways, kitty. Russell's car went to anti-stall, which probably means he didn't get enough revs. Another Max versus Lewis situation. Fortunately for Williams, Albon had like a snap of oversteer for him off the track, as you can see right here. Excuse me. That's a bot. No, don't open. I don't know what it does. Ferrari side of a stop, so it's a hards, as you can see. The caption and for white sidewalls. Unfortunately, this didn't last long because, as you can see, we're only one lap. Well, I think one lap later. Yeah, one lap later, Max got past Lewis. It's kind of annoying. So. Piastri made his first stop on lap 18. Fresh. Looks like hards. Yeah, hards for Antonelli. He hit back against 6. McLaren were clear of Max for quite a bit. And 28 laps for Russell's first pit stop, as you can see. I guess it's just high tire deck for Ferrari because um Man, people are really stupid for me notes. Piastri pits for fresh tires. So the Leclerc. I mean, I don't know what Oscar was doing here. Like, I'm saying not Oscar, what Carlos was doing here. Why am I blaming Oscar? They allege the blue flag system was malfunctioning. You know, Carlos, you got me your sir, bud. Incidentally, Norris, Piastri, Hamilton was separate. Leclerc had Jar. My bad, Borletta were your top 10 at that time, and unfortunately, Lando took the lead here. He just instantly just didn't have the tires. Perez's car broke right when I left for church. And then Oscar's gearbox crapped out, which which I'm assuming happened when he was hit by signs. I mean, I just don't want to assume because, you know. And you know why Lewis got a speeding penalty? 0.01 kilometers over. Like, that is the most bad, you know what, insane thing I've ever heard. 0.0 miles per hour. Or, sorry, kilometers per hour. Like, what? And the defending world champion took until 11 races to win a race. That's pretty funny. Nico Hulkenberg got his first points in 16 years. Whoops. But, you know, decent race, which can say something about Ricciard, but right now the current car just stinks, and really can't pass with it. So, I just realized my Baba plus G. Let's advance my Baba plus your background. Stop. So we're gonna watch some Cup Series highlights of for Brickyard. That's all. Let me score passive credit every time. So here's some NASCAR highlights. I'm not gonna watch a full thing. We're just gonna go to what I think is key moments. Man, I thought they were gonna go with Grassfair for a second. I thought Byron was gonna go for Grassfair for a second.
into turn one. A lot of clean air up front, but dirty air for everybody back here. All these cars trying not to lose any momentum. And
Yeah, the dirty air was insane. Like, old F1 car bad. So.
3 wide with the 12 of Blaney.
Blaney hesitated. Now he drives down there underneath the 43 of Eric Jones. Chase Briscoe coming with him in the 19.
You see how much the draft comes into play, even a track where you have to get out of the gas in the corners. Blaney kind of got stuck on the bottom with no help to push. On board here with Chris Buescher looking ahead. The 19 of Briscoe on the outside. Oh, Eric Jones in trouble out of the gas. Great move by Briscoe. Now he's going to come down and block Buescher. Buescher's going to push him all the way down the back straightaway.
It's okay, Connor. Alright, let's actually go to the right page now. There we go. Sometimes I hit the wrong button.
Trying to draft by that 43.
Oh.
77 is flying. Second.
What? Sorry, I didn't know what we were kept with, like. Sorry, my grandma's here talking with Food Whacker. I was like, my ass is so capping here. I was like, what? I was like that one cat gif with all the math questions going up.
Priest going for a move. I'm not sure if Bubba was trying to defend it. Let's see here.
I just think the cars have, even Junior mentioned it. They just have a dirty air problem.
Bubba's hands full there for a minute, and a little bit of a sign language.
I hope it's host so far.
Oh, look at this. Speaking of Hendrick Motorsports, number 9, Chase Elliott.
Yeah, not a good race for Chase.
Able to keep pace. Pit road. At pit road. Here's the 7 of Suarez, the 4. So look at this. Lap myself. I've already got service. I need to get.
This is outstanding. Coming
Happens. Oh, Hamlin squeezes 3 wide to the bottom.
I don't know.
This is outstanding. Coming to the corner.
I feel like as the tires got older, it was harder to drive, but then it was also harder to pass. So.
We're losing way too much time in this traffic. They brought Carson Hocevar to though.
Well, as you see on the right side, Suarez, that's going to be perhaps too fast, but Carson has already. There is.
How did it race for Kyle? We're about to see.
Got to pay that fuel tax eventually down the road. Look at this right here. We were out there. You know, that's harder to see. A great job getting a gigantic group of cars.
I forget what stage I've been in. I figured they have in stage 1. That's right, because I thought the stage was going to end on a caution, which it did not, which is funny.
Cycle to the race lead as Heim made his pit stop first caution of the day for Kyle Larson in the Brickyard 400.
I don't know why people are going so fast with Kyle Larson. Really stop right there. Like, hey, Bozos, is a car there.
We saw this last year. Logano blew a left rear while.
I mean, I don't understand. Agree had tires to fix that, they didn't, which is insane.
In the cycle.
So I thought the stage was the end of the caution because it's watching voice chat. Oh, it's
Here, 2.5 miles to the green and white checker flag. Gibbs jumps away.
Side by side for second. Looks like Heim's going to take that spot away. Hocevar wants to get it.
anyways.
Michael McDowell, great execution to the green flag.
Run coming from
Ty Gibbs wins stage 1, I believe.
The thing to think about. Ty Gibbs has been putting stage of the Brickyard 400.
Yeah, I just.
Ty Gibbs. Heim's for position.
Yeah, I think
Fifth, I believe.
NASCAR can improve by getting rid of stage racing. Oh, you good?
Logano to the inside.
Sorry.
12.
Heard something fall.
Blaney.
So, if I heard it do, that's okay.
Well, Dale said on the restart, the drivers are going to be jerks, and the aggression level is up. Bubba Wallace looking out of line. Had to run in back and forth.
Rear.
Limping around.
I don't know if this was Ricky's fault or Chase's fault.
9 cut.
Maybe a little bit of Chase's fault. I don't.
Barely contact there, and he says it's killed. Hit hard on the right rear. Knocked the tire off.
Maybe a 50-50 incident.
24th. He and Stenhouse.
Goodyear tire fall off.
Which is surprised I didn't wear a caution because,
Goodyear tires, which is a little.
you know.
Chief Luke Lambert will be on it, but here's
Do as we wrap the stage and here.
look at
Oh wow! Stop and we'll see what.
See, this is like my horse.
As we wrap the stage.
Guys, I don't think Carson was happy here.
Oh wow!
yes.
God, I love Junior. He's really laughing at Joseph flipping off Hein.
Outstanding.
I love how Mabouf is laughing about it. This is.
I got your pit stop right here. I mean, unbelievable. 278 Daniel Dye.
4 to go. This might be late enough that this could potentially end the stage.
And Visit ended the station at a caution.
Gather the field. See what happens. Off the wheel. He's already spun around.
I think it was an avatar issue.
See what happens here. He's already spun around.
Yeah, this looks like another left rear tire. Chance to basically take the lead of the
Unfortunately, everyone was okay, but I don't know how Bob Wallace would hit penalty there.
But I'm with you, Dale. Man, that's scary situation.
Top it off, winning $1 million.
Logano's right there to pounce.
Corey Heim with the
Jeff Gordon got his three. Heim trying to do the same today.
Yeah, the Institute tournament, I still don't get it. I'm not a big fan of it, but it is what it is.
Off of turn 4. It's Heim time in Indy.
So,
Corey Heim gonna win the Brickyard 400.
I obviously passed inspection because I've got a push notification on NASCAR. This app if he did it, but yeah, that will end the past, and now we go to the spooky future. Which next week's podcast is coming in Wednesday because I got backtrack doctor's appointments. Well, I was at leagues coming out on Tuesday, so that wouldn't really matter because we know I podcast on a Tuesday. But why? It's okay, kitty. It's okay. My grandpa came in the house for a second, so my cat got scared. Dude, you're okay. So, I think we beat Tennessee 2-0, then that would take us to NASCAR. Because both F1 and IndyCar are on a summer break. I don't know if IndyCar calls it that, but I know F1 definitely calls it summer break. NASCAR. Where is NASCAR this weekend? Wait. Is NASCAR off this weekend too? Wow, okay. Both NASCAR, all NASCAR, IndyCar, and F1 are all off this week. For first Leagues Cup match on next Tuesday, we are playing. I think we unfortunately lose that Leagues Cup match. And yeah, I guess next time we're mostly soccer podcasts, but we can talk about like news that breaks staying for break. So that will do it for today's podcast. So excuse me, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. God bless. I still believe that Jesus is Lord. And I will see you tomorrow for a little bit of farming. Bye, YouTube.